Corporate success is supposed to open doors, but for a lot of former executives, it's doing the opposite. What most don't realize is AI is now the interface for most search, discovery, and distribution systems. It's not just passing on information, it's actively interpreting what it can find about you and your expertise. It's summarizing it, it's creating a story about you, and that story influences whether or not you'll be surfaced and how people will perceive you. I'm going to show you why that happens, and I'm going to show you the 5 things that actually fix it. But first, here's what most executives don't realize until it's too late. Inside the company, your reputation precedes you. People trust you because they see the outcomes up close. Because corporate credibility doesn't automatically become online authority. And that can leave you invisible right when you need your reputation to attract new opportunities. The corporate world is a closed system. Authority is built and validated within those walls. But outside the corporate walls, those signals disappear. Your results became part of the corporate story. So you may have done extraordinary work, but when you leave, there's nothing online that clearly connects your past credibility to your current reality. The people who already know you trust you. The problem is everyone else. Online, people don't know you. They see you as an opinionated stranger with no track record. And this is where most people mess up. They assume the fix is be more visible. So they start performing. They chase attention. They post more. They try to build thought leadership. But building an audience is not the same thing as building authority. An audience gets attention. Authority is earned based on trust. You don't need more attention. You need the right people to trust you. And that is a completely different problem. What you actually need is authority that earns trust before the first conversation. Because even if you don't sell online, your reputation is being evaluated online before you have that first conversation. People validate you before they reach out. So if the online version of you is thin, fragmented, or unclear, the system has low confidence, which means you don't get trusted, surfaced, or recommended. Because the system can't confidently connect who you are to what you're credible for. And that is the authority gap. And the doubt that it creates is a trust killer. I'm Tia A. Williams. I started authority engineering after rebuilding my own authority from scratch, after AI fragmented my authority because it didn't match expected patterns. I reverse engineered what happened, I fixed it, and wrote a case study. Now AI is citing me for this work. So what does it take to fix this? It's not just what you say about yourself. It's what can be confirmed about you across different sources, platforms, and signals. It means translating what you've already earned into signals that can be understood outside the corporate walls. That is where authority engineering comes in. It's the bridge between real-world credibility and online authority. It's how you make your expertise recognizable, verifiable, and trusted outside of corporate walls. So here's how it works. First, your identity has to be coherent. When your story is scattered across platforms, different names, titles, and descriptions, the system can't confidently connect it all together. And low confidence weakens your authority. Second, your expertise has to be specific. Most executives have broad experience, but broad online gets interpreted as generic. And generic is where executive authority goes to disappear. Pick one thing that you want to be known for. Third, your credibility has to exist outside of the corporate walls. You don't need to disclose confidential details to demonstrate your authority, but you do need to make your credibility portable. You can show how you think, you can show patterns that you've solved, you can share decision frameworks, you can demonstrate what you're known for in a way that's specific and repeatable without violating any NDAs. Fourth, you need third-party corroboration. Corporate trust is often institutional. Online trust is distributed. It doesn't come from you saying that you're credible. It comes from the pattern of other signals confirming it. Interviews, speaking events, podcast mentions, profiles that reinforce the same expertise. Because AI trusts what it can confirm well beyond what you claim. And fifth, you need consistency across platforms. When your story is coherent across the places where people validate you, like your site, your bio, your profiles, your content and mentions, the confidence goes up. And when the confidence goes up, you get surfaced more consistently. When these pieces all come together, you get a different outcome. You stop being invisible outside your network. You stop getting treated like a generic professional, and you start getting recognized as the trusted authority that you actually are. This is how you attract opportunities and get trusted before the first conversation. So here's a question for you. Does your online identity reflect your real-world credibility, or is your authority still trapped behind corporate walls? Find out how AI is interpreting your real-world credibility with an authority diagnostic. See what it takes to be recognized, trusted, and surfaced to the right people. The link is in the description.